Hello everyone and welcome to the Air Goddess Network where spirit meets tarot. I am your host, the Air Goddess, and tonight we're doing Midnight Tarot. And we're going to be doing a 3-card pull for stop, start, and continue. So I'll be using my Elemental Tarot deck right here. And then to get the final, we'll be using the Energy Oracle deck right here. So let's get started, shall we? Let's find out what we need to stop doing. We're going to do stop, start, and continue. Okay, so we're going to do stop first. Okay, well, I guess all three of them just came out. Okay, so we're just going to go here. Stop, start, and continue. I guess Spirit just said, let's get it on out, huh? Okay, so what we got to stop doing is expanding everywhere, being the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is typically a good guy, but maybe they're got their hand in too many things. You got your hand in too many things. You want to go here, you want to go there, you want to do this, you want to do that. You're spreading yourself thin. You want to support everybody, but you can't do it all at the same time. You can't be everywhere all the time. You're just one person. Okay, so the thing is you may very well mean well, and that's all well, fine and good, but you can't be everywhere at the same time. You're gonna have to kind of tone it down, maybe delegate some things, maybe send somebody in your stead so you don't spread yourself thin. And don't feel guilty because you can't be everywhere at once. Okay, at least not physically anyway. So that's what I need you to stop doing for those, those of you who are trying to be supportive in every which way you can, and you want to go to the football game, but you also have a basketball game, and there's also a PTA, and then there's the theater play that you want to go to, and then across the way there's a conference that you want to attend. You can't stop it. You're going to wear yourself thin. The King of Wands, this could be a he, she, they. It could be even you. Or somebody you're dealing with that's wanting to do everything, and you're looking at them like, wow, you're going to wear yourself out. The King of Wands is as optimistic as this person may be, a he, she, they. And as much as they want to be supportive of everybody around them, that's great. But at the same time, I need you to stop before you wear yourself out. Okay, so stop that. Delegate some people to go if you have to. Make a list of what's really, really important. Okay, and start fleshing that list out so you don't make a promise to somebody and then you can't keep it. Okay, or worse yet, you make a promise to yourself and then you let yourself down for not being able to do the thing. Okay, so stop that. It's okay. It's okay to there's more than one way to support somebody without having to show up everywhere. Okay, all right. Now what we need to start doing is realize we got the Wheel of Fortune here in the upright position. So we need to understand. We need to start understanding. We need to start understanding that there's ebbs and flows and ups and downs in life. And there's some of us that just don't quite understand that sometimes you're going to be down and sometimes when you're going to be up. And that's perfectly okay. There's nothing wrong with being in the valley. There's also nothing wrong with being at the top of the roller coaster either. But let's be real. You get to the top of the roller coaster and then what happens? Eventually gravity is going to do what? Bring you down on the other side. And then you have a moment of respite. In those times of the down, take solace and respite and gather yourself. So when the upswing comes again, you're ready to go. Okay? When you go down on that down, use that time to get yourself together. Instead of saying, oh, I'm down and I don't know and why am I down here? No, use that time as rest and gathering resources and gathering strength. Start doing that when you find yourself on the downside of things. Instead of lamenting about it, get yourself ready for the next upswing. Start preparing for your next upswing. That's what you need to start doing. instead of lamenting about the fact that you're down. You're down for a reason, to get some rest, to regroup, to really take stock of things. So when you go on your upswing again, you've got the right people, the right places, the right situations, and the right things. So when you get on that roller coaster and you start climbing up again, it's going to be one heck of a ride going back down. But there's always ups and downs. Some may be worse than others, but it's still going to happen eventually. So when you find yourself down, start preparing for your next up. Okay? Because we get too caught up and I'm down. Don't let the down get you so down that you can't see your way up. Start preparing for your up. You know who you are. And now for the continue. We've got the Page of Wands. Now the Page of Wands is usually like a kid, and they're always creating. They're always ready for the next thing. Continue being childlike. Continue your creativity. Continue looking for the next spark of creativity. Continue. There's nothing wrong with being childlike. I didn't say childish now. I said childlike. Childlike is when you find joy in the things that you're wanting to do. Whether they work out or not, you have a childlike energy where, you know, whether you like it or not. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Let me find another way to do it. Oh, I enjoy doing that. Let's try it again. Let's do it again and see what happens. That's the energy I want you to continue to have. Okay? So let's clarify this King of Wands. It's a little windy where I am, so the winds of change are coming in, y'all. So let's take note of that. So let's clarify this King of Wands, shall we? And what to stop doing and expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding and trying to be everywhere at once. Sounds like that movie. Oh, all right. Okay, we got the 6 of coins for that. Let's go ahead and clarify this Wheel of Fortune for the stop, or the start, should I say. Okay, we got the Wheel of Fortune. What shall we start doing? Let's clarify. Okay, we've got the 9 of Cups. All right. And then for the Page. All right, okay. Came right on out. All right. So to clarify this King of Wands, which is what we need to stop doing and expanding and trying to be there for everybody all at once, we've got the 6 of Coins. Now the 6 of Coins is give and take, charity, prosperity, depending on how it is you're giving away. I need you to stop giving away to every Tom, Dick, and Jane. Yeah, because what you're going to find yourself doing, if you keep doing it, is you're going to start resenting it. You won't have anything for yourself. You keep giving and things like that, because this is you. Now, Sagittarius is known for being a giving person, but sometimes they can give to the point where they don't have anything for themselves. And it's nothing wrong with giving. I never said that. It's just that there has to be a limit. Make sure that what you're doing when you're giving is getting back. And if you realize that you're not getting back, stop. Stop giving to people who don't give back. Because this is a one hand washes the other type of things that we are in. Don't allow people to just take from you. Okay? But also don't just give either. Be discerning in who you give to and how you give. Okay? So stop giving to just any old person just because they're asking. Stop saying you'll be there for anybody just because you think you can or you should. Especially if they're not showing up for you in any kind of way. Okay? So stop that. For the starting, like I said, remember I said there's ups and downs in every situation all the time. But when we are looking at the down, we should be getting prepared. And we should also be grateful during that time too, because when you have if you're doing what you need to do when you have an up, this is being grateful. You should have an abundance of everything when you're down. And even if you don't, Be grateful, be glad, be satisfied in either case with what you do have. Because what I've learned is when you start being grateful for the things you do have, whether it be big or small, then when you have your downtime, you're perfectly fine with being down because you're grateful to be there to have that rest and that recoupment time so that when you get ready to go on your next up, you can make it bigger and better, okay? You learn what to do each time you have it down. You learn something better and you are able to go back up and do it better than you did the last time. So start that. Start being grateful for the things that you do have. Start being satisfied with the things that you do have. So when you're on that down, you don't feel so bad about being down. Because it's going to happen regardless. So why not be happy with what you have when you're on the downswing? Okay? And to continue, like I said, we have this Page of Wands to keep that creativity. Keep it up. Be childlike. Enjoy what you're doing, so you can reap your rewards. Because this is the seven of coins, and this is someone who's worked hard, who's done the work, who's pruned the garden, quote unquote, who's done their work, and now they're reaping their rewards. You see the coins. Whatever your reward is going to be something physical. So if you're busy being childlike and having fun while you're doing it, best to believe eventually you're going to reap that reward. You're going to reap that thing that you're looking for. You're going to get that physical thing that you're looking for, whatever it is for you. Okay? It could be even something spiritual, but in this case it's something physical, because when we work, we're looking for some kind of physical manifestation of what we're doing, right? So that's that. Okay, so continue that. Let's get the top of the deck. And the top of the deck is the Death card, which is transformation. In life, in life we have to be able to transform and go through cycles. This mirrors this, which is the start, like I said, going up and down, rebirth, starting over every single chance we can. When something ends, something new is starting at all times. When something ends, something new is starting at all times. And we have to be grateful for it, because it shows us that we're still here and that we're still learning and growing. So at the top of the deck, like I said, we have the Death card, which is transformation, constant transformation. Be okay with it. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Now this is a homecoming card, but for some of you, you may feel uncomfortable where you are, okay? So you may feel uncomfortable where you are. You may feel like that. You may feel like you're not home or secure. And the reason you may feel like that is, again, because you're doing too much and you're giving away too much. You're not being grateful for what you do have where you are. You're not being grateful for where you are in the moment. Okay? And I'm not saying that if things are going wrong in your life that you should be happy that you're in there. But instead of lamenting about that you're there, create a way to get out, so you can have something of your own that you work hard for and you can reap. Okay? That's why you're feeling uncomfortable, because you're busy over here doing too much for other people. Maybe you're in a position where you're doing so much for other people that you're not able to do for yourself, and that puts you in this this lamentable state of I'm down now, and you're not realizing that when you are up, when you are up, you have a chance to get yourself out. So work toward going on the upswing so you can get yourself out by creating it and then reaping it. Okay? Let's get a final card for you all. While you're on your downturn here, be grateful for the good things that are around you. That's the best way to put it. Use the good things and the good resources around you if you can, when you can, so you can get yourself out and up when the time comes for you to swing up. For those of you, you know what I'm talking about. If this is resonating with you, if it's not such a good location or environment for you, use this time to come up with a plan, to create a plan and start working on it. Work on it very hard, where you can, when you can, so you can get that. If you're on the down of your wheel, you can start going up. If you're on the up of your wheel, save for the rainy day. Save for the rainy day. Be glad you have it so you can save for the rainy day for those of you who are on the upswing with your wheel. For those of you who are on the downside of your wheel, start preparing. So use the good things around you, whether it be good people, places, things, and situations, those that are there that can help you, who are offering you help. Over here, real people who are offering you help if they are. That's why I said here, if you're giving away to the wrong people, stop and give to the right people so the right people can give back to you right here so you can get yourself out. If this is resonating and you know what I'm talking about right here. For those you know, if you know exactly what the issue is right here, for those who want a downswing, create your thing so you can get out. Use the good people. Once you figure out who's good and who's not, who's want to give and who's not giving, who is giving for you, go toward those people that are giving to you so you can make your plan to reap the benefit of getting out and getting your own physical thing. You know what it is. Okay? So let's get us a final card. Don't be fearful of transformation, because sometimes what happens right here with this transformation card, you got people telling you if you do this, it's not gonna be good for you. If you do that, it's not gonna. No, don't listen to that. It's nothing but a transformation. The only thing they might be afraid of is the fact that you won't be there anymore. But that's not your problem. You deserve to be the butterfly. You do not need to be staying. You cannot stay a caterpillar. And there are people in the world that want you to remain to be the caterpillar. But guess what? Caterpillars, they have to go in the cocoon. They have to come out a butterfly. That's the only way. This is your chance. When you're on that down spiral, on that downswing, on your wheel, be the cocoon. Get in your cocoon and do the work so you can leave when it's time. Y'all know what's up. For those of you who this is for, this is a specific group and you know who I'm talking to. You know who I'm talking to. Whenever this hits for you, whenever you see this message, it's for you. Do what you got to do. Find the people, places, things, and situations who are there to really help you. And stop being there for people who are not. Stop making yourself overly available for people who are not available for you. Find abundance elsewhere and get out. Create your life so you can get your physical thing. Well, I've got two cards today, y'all. So I've got one that says the Healer of Ages and then the Garden at the Gate. So I'm going to read both of them. Give me a minute. I'm going to put him here first. Healer of the Ages. Health and vitality. Healer of the Ages. Some of you are under some stress because of whatever it is you're going through. Let me read it to you. It says, this powerful being brings the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. The light of divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and a powerful healing intention. This amazing entity is with you now, bringing resolution to physical, mental, and emotional ills, helping to unblock stuck energy and revitalize your life force. You may have felt this strong presence recently, or you may just be opening to the wonderful sensations now. You can call upon this emissary of miraculous transformation whenever you need vitality, balance, or renewal. Know that at the deepest level, an important healing is taking place. Okay. All right. Again, that balancing needs to happen so you can do what you have to do. Okay. Let's go ahead and read the secondary card. I'm going to move him over and put him off to the side. And we're going to say the Garden at the Gate, because both of these cards came out. Okay. So I'm reading both. Okay. The Garden at the Gate. abundant prosperity, and staying safe. Like I said, y'all know who I'm talking to. Let me read it to you. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked, while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But be aware, the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or a fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. Again, y'all, I can't say it no better. For those of you, a specific group of you, it's time to leave. You feel uncomfortable because you know it's time for you to leave. You feel like, well, I'm on a down spiral and I don't have everything I need and this, that, and the third. Well, the reason why is because you're staying there and giving to the wrong people instead of really vetting people and looking for the people who are giving to you. It's a balancing effect. In this life, we have to be around people who are giving and taking equally or as much as possible, because there is no real true balance. One day it could be 51-49, another day it could be 60-40, another day it could be 70-30, another day it could be XYZ. You get my point. But there should never be where it's all you giving or all you receiving. So for the specific group of you that this is for, vet people. Stop being there for people who aren't being as equally giving as you. Realize that there are ups and downs, and instead of looking at if you are on an up spiral, make sure you're saving or doing whatever it is you have to do. Okay? So when you have that down, you're okay. And for those of you who are on a down, start getting prepared for your up. Either way, I want you to be grateful for the people and places that are there for you. Because the Nine of Cups is being abundant and grateful for what you do have. Okay? So the things that are good for you, be happy for those things and use those things to the best of your ability so you can do what you need to do. Continue to create, continue to be childlike, and continue to work hard toward the things that you want so that you can reap what's yours. Always be on transformation mode. Nothing is permanent. Nothing. It may seem like it is, but it's not. Things are always changing. If you feel uncomfortable where you are, do something about it. Do not sit on your laurels and come up with excuses because this person is doing for me and I'm not. Do for yourself too, where you can. Okay? Do for yourself too, where you can. And don't feel bad if you have the key to unlock yourself. Walk out if you have to. The world is not as bad as it may seem. Don't let nobody tell you that the world is oh so big and bad. The world is the world. There are good things in it, there are bad things in it. But we still have to live in it. Don't let nobody tell you can't go out. You have the key to release yourself. You have the key to release yourself. Do not allow anybody to tell you that you cannot do it. And reach out for spiritual guidance if you need to, whatever you believe in, to heal yourself. Whoever you believe in, God, Allah, Buddha, the universe, it's all this, the source, the creator, the creatress, whoever it is. Reach out for that healing energy, whatever you like to call it, so that you can heal your mind, your body, and your spirit so you can do your work. Because you have work to do, and you can't do it sitting on your laurels. You can't do it in fear. You can't do it in an uncomfortable setting. Let me know down in the comments if this resonated with you. I would love to hear from you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you have a great week this week. See you soon.
you.